Hi guys, my name is Abba. Welcome back to my amazing kitchen. In today's video, we are making another simple and easy sandwich recipe. We are making cured beef sandwich. It's so delicious and simple, guys. So let's get right into it. I have here my cured beef, which I soaked overnight just to get rid of all the excess salt. My beef is cleaned, but as you can see, it still has fat on it. I didn't trim the fat. I'm going to cook it with fat and all because it's going to add extra flavor. To cook my beef, I'm going to use some allspice. You can replace this with some cloves if you can't find it, and also some bay leaves. To cut down on my cooking time, I'm going to use my pressure cooker to cook my beef. This is going to take me just about 15 minutes. But of course, you can do this on your stovetop if you don't have a pressure cooker. So add your allspice and bay leaves or cloves if that's what you are using, and add enough water to cook your beef. So in case you are wondering, this is the same beef that is referred to as Toolobeef in Ghana. So once I set my pressure cooker, I'm going to set it aside and make a quick pickle before we start with the making of our sandwich. For the pickle, add some sugar to a bowl. Add some of your allspice or cloves, and then add some cucumber. And this is how I cut my cucumber, but you can cut them in any shape or form that you prefer. Add that to your bowl and add 1 part vinegar to 1 part water. Now give it a good mix. You don't have to wait until the sugar is dissolved, but you just give it a shake just to help it around. Cover this and set it aside for later. In the meantime, let me take you through to the rest of the ingredients. That's some chopped chilies, my homemade tomato paste, I will link it somewhere for you to check it out, some chopped garlic, chopped onion, and some chopped tomatoes. For my seasoning, I'm going to be using some ginger powder, coriander powder, some galangal powder, and some kentjoer powder. I will list all the ingredients in the description box as well, so please do well to check it out. In the meantime, our beef is perfectly cooked. It is fork tender, but you can cook this to your preferred tenderness. Oh, and don't throw away that broth. You can use it to season your jollof or stew or any other dish that requires broth. Now go ahead and chop up your beef into bite-sized pieces, and this is where I'm going to trim off all the excess fat. And if you prefer, you can also shred the beef instead of cutting it into bite-sized pieces. But transfer it into a bowl and set it aside for later. In the meantime, you want to heat up a frying pan or any pan of your choice and add about 2 tablespoons of some vegetable oil. Remember, we are not making stew, so you don't want to add a lot of oil. Once hot, you want to go ahead and add your onions and fry this for about a minute or 2. Now add your chopped garlic and fry it together with your onions. After that, you want to go ahead and add your chopped chilies. I'm using green chilies, but you can use red as well. Now add your tomato paste and fry this for about 2 minutes. Add your chopped tomatoes once the tomato paste is well fried. and you want to cook this for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. Now add all of your seasonings and continue to cook this until it is well mixed with the tomato base. You now want to go ahead and add about a tablespoon of some sweet chili sauce. And if you don't have a sweet chili sauce, you can also add 2 teaspoons of some sugar. Now add your cooked beef to the tomato base and cook it together until the beef takes on the flavors of the tomato base. Now deglaze your pan with just a little bit of water, cover and allow it to simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, you will realize that your mixture has thickened and there is no trace of water in your frying pan. When that happens, our sandwich filling is ready. So we are going to set this aside whilst we prep our bread to fill our sandwich. And I tell you, this mixture is so good you can even eat it with rice. Really, it is that good. For the sandwich, I'll be using these soft sandwich buns, but you can use like a baguette or any bread of your choice. So before I fill my sandwich bun, I'm going to toast it for a couple of minutes. You can do this with your grill as well, but I want to show you that you don't need a grill to make a good sandwich. Just a dry frying pan like I'm doing here will also work perfectly. For some extra kick, I'm going to spread my bun with some hot sauce or sambal, anyone you have, and then add some lettuce. You can use any lettuce of your choice, but I'm using iceberg lettuce right here. And then top it with our pickled cucumbers. Now scoop a generous amount of our delicious cured beef sandwich filling onto your bun and go ahead and enjoy this bun with some chilled Coke or some chilled Fanta. And I tell you, you are going to be in food heaven. I really hope that you enjoyed this simple sandwich recipe as well. And if you did, please kindly show me some love by liking, sharing, commenting, and let me know what you think of this recipe. On this note, I want to thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye!